When you do the free body diagrams, go ahead and go to Canvas and come down to Unit 2 Forces and just click on this link. This will link us to the free body diagrams. I'm going to go ahead and make this big so I can see it, and I'm going to go ahead and start. Okay, so let's just jump into situation here the first one. So I've got a hockey puck that glides to the right across the ice at a constant speed. I'm going to ignore air resistance. Well, because it's against the ice, I know that I've got a down force, and that down force is going to be gravity. I know that. And because it's not sinking into the ice, I know I'm going to have an up force, and that's going to be my normal force. Now, what about the left and right force? They're balanced because the hockey puck is gliding at a constant speed. So I believe that there is no friction because it's on ice. So I'm going to go ahead and check this one, and that is correct. So I'm going to go ahead and return to the main menu. I've got the first one there. I'm going to jump down and see if I can find a harder one here. This is a little bit harder just because I think friction might take a role in here. Let's go ahead and start. A sledder has reached the bottom of a hill and is coasting to the right while slowing down along the loosely packed snow. Ignore air resistance. So I am ignoring air resistance. So down, I'm going to have gravity. And up, I'm going to have the normal force. Okay, it's coasting to the right. So this way, I've got momentum, but I don't have a force pushing it. However, this way, I do. So to the left, in opposition of the movement, I have friction. So let's check that and see how that one is. Good, that one's right. Okay, let's go ahead and just grab another one randomly here. Okay, a rightward force is applied to a crate to push it across the floor at a constant speed. Ignore air resistance. Okay, so I've got a constant speed, all right? First, though, let's take care of gravity. We know we've got gravity. We also know that we've got the up force, which is the normal force. Now, I'm traveling at a constant speed. That means that the right and the left have to be balanced. The right force is moving to the right. So that means my right force has to be an applied force. It's whoever is pushing it. The applied force and that force is a push. It's telling me that. Okay, let's go ahead and do the left force. The left force that's resisting the push is going to be friction right here. Let's go ahead and because they're balanced, everything should be balanced. And we know it's balanced because we have a constant speed. So let's go ahead and check that, and we got it. So let's see if we can find one more in here. I'm just randomly pulling these. Yeah, let's do this one. A downward moving skydiver is falling with constant speed. Well, we know there's a down force, and that is gravity. Gravity is pulling the skydiver down. However, it's a constant speed. They're not accelerating. That means I must have a force up, and that upward force is going to probably be air resistance. And because it's constant, these are going to be balanced. There's no left or right force here. So let's go ahead and check that and see how we do. Good. Now I'm going to look for a specific one here, I think. Constant speed, this is just like the air. Oh, this is a good one. So a football originally kicked at a 40-degree angle to the horizontal is at the peak of its trajectory. We're going to ignore air resistance, okay? So we do have a downward force. We have gravity. We do not have a normal force. The only thing that's holding this up in the air is momentum. How about a left or a right force? It doesn't tell us left or right, but we know the football is going to be traveling in an arc. So is there a left or a right force? Well, there's not, because that is momentum as well. So let's go ahead and check this. And there we are. Give this a try and let me know if you have any issues.